welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jordan. I am the creator and founder of Chill Babe Calico, and if you're not new here, hey, so nice to see you again. So as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to talk about how much money I made from YouTube in my first year or so. A little backstory, I got monetized November 28th of 2023, and we are currently in February 13th of 2025. So I've been monetized for a while. However, up until getting monetized, I bust my butt filming and uploading videos. Once I got monetized, life started becoming a bit complicated for me. So this is going to be a video of how much I made within my entire time of being monetized, but not really posting anything. That this could be fun. This could show you how, you can still make money when you're not posting things. If you want to see the video of like how I got monetized, I'll leave the link up here, and it's just how I got monetized and like what I made in the first month, which, as you'll see in a second, was a doozy of a check. Let's do this. So the first month I was monetized, I made $24.38. Yay! Now I know that's not like that much money, but you know what? For me, it was $24 that I didn't have before. So, you know what? Whatever. I was happy. The thing is though, when you're monetized, they don't actually send you your money until you hit a threshold of $100. So, obviously that 24.38 did not get to go into my pocket, but I know that, like, I knew it was still mine, like it was still there. Okay, so that's November. Okay, so the 24.38, that was for my first 30 days, but instead of doing it in like 30-day increments, I'm just gonna go month by month because like it's just easier for me to do it that way. Okay, so in January of 2024, I made $28.89. Again, not a ton of money, but more money than I had before, And I posted what seems to be 2 videos and a short. Yeah. In February of 2024, I made $22.45. Again, I was quite happy with that, considering I didn't really do anything. Looks here like I posted 2 videos. And then after this is where the content really starts to be non-existent because 2024 was like not, it was I'll say it this way, it was the worst year of my life as well as the best year of my life. So I did not have capacity to create anything else. So that's February. In March of 2024, I made $25.10. Again, I was super happy with that. I didn't really post that much except for 2 shorts. That was all I could manage. So considering I didn't post anything else that of like significance, $25.10 seems pretty darn great for me, at least. I mean, I'm happy with it. Now, in April of 2024, I made $25.23. Again, I'm pumped about that because I literally posted nothing, not a thing. Yeah, I had just opened my store and I was quite overwhelmed. For those of you who don't know, I have a storefront. I will link that video somewhere on the screen if you want to go ahead and watch that. But yeah, so $25.23. I think that's pretty good considering I didn't post anything. Okay, in May, $20 and a penny. Again, I posted 4 reels or 4 shorts, and I still made $20. So I was pretty pumped about that. In June of 2024, I made $41.39. For me, that was a fantastic month. And I will never let anyone tell me otherwise. So, I posted 3 videos and 2 shorts. Which, is maybe why I got to 41.38, but super pumped about that. So that was in June, which is in the dead of summer. Like, it's in the summer, people aren't really like hanging out inside watching YouTube videos. So I felt like, okay, sweet, love that. In July of 2024, I made $19.15. Okay, so now I believe this is when things start to go downhill. Because again, like, no one's hanging out inside watching YouTube videos in the summer. No one like, very few people in the summer go, I'm gonna start a candle business. You know what I mean? So yeah, in 1915, I posted 1 short. You know what? Like, I was still pretty happy with that because, again, I did nothing for that money. I was just making money off of things that I had already created, and I love that. In July, I made 15.17. So as you can see, we're starting to go downhill, which is fine because look, I made nothing, or I created nothing. I posted nothing. So the fact that I just made like $15 for what? I didn't do anything. See, this is how I see it. Like, if I don't create anything, it's like free money, Oh wait, that was August. Did I say July? Did I get all my dates mixed up? Whatever, just roll with it. Okay, so that was August. In September, 1702. Okay, so we're starting to go back up, like, summer's done. We're all like starting to get into like fall cozy mode. I think more people are like, hey, candle season's coming up. Let's make a business, or, learn about it. I don't know. Hold on, sorry, my hair's kind of giving Lord Farquaad. Whatever. So yeah, $17. I was like, cool. And all I did was post 2 shorts. So took so much energy, Now, in October, 1770. So we're still at the 17s, that's fine. Love that. Again, I posted 1 short, and it was probably like something about like my witch's brew candle, most likely. And then there was nothing. And now we're in November. So at this point, it will have been like a full year of being monetized when I got to November 28th. And in November, I made $29.62. So, and I only posted 2 shorts. So possibly my views went up because it's now cozy season. People want to learn about starting a candle business, or they're just like inside watching YouTube videos because, like, if it's cold, what else are you gonna do, So yeah, almost $30. And in December, I did $16.64. So, I made almost $30 the month before, and then went down to almost half. But I only posted 1 short. And again, I didn't really do anything for that money. So, like, and then we get to January of 2025. So in the year we are in, technically, as I'm filming this, it was last month. So last month I posted 1 video and 3 shorts, and I made $26.59, which, love that. Clearly, like, the more content you put out, the more money you make. But yeah, so we're starting to go back up. And then, just for shits and giggles, okay, let's see what it is for this month so far. So today we are at the 13th. It'll only show me until the 12th. And so far we're at 1503. At February 13th, I have posted 2 videos and 1 short, and I am happy with that. So if we want to see what I did in the first full year, okay, so in the first full year, from November 28th of 2023 to November 28th of 2024, I made $286.84. Cue the confetti. Yay! Yeah, I like, considering I didn't really post too much, I'm incredibly happy with that. That's almost $300 more than I had before, and I didn't really do much for it. So, and considering the year was rough, it was nice to, check my YouTube and be like, oh my God, look, a little bit of money. Like everyone, it's like finding money in a coat pocket. When you have cash in a coat pocket and then you put it away for winter and then you put it back on the next winter and you're like, oh my God, look, I have money. That's what that kind of feels like. I know that there are so many videos out there that are saying, oh, I made $300 in the first month of being monetized. But you know what? That's not going to be everyone's journey. It certainly wasn't mine. But I'm excited that I did that in the full year, or the full first year. If we go to lifetime, we're at 346 and 69 cents. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And I think that it's, more realistic than most of the videos that we're seeing. So yeah, I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. If you have any questions about how I got monetized or anything like that, please leave them in the comments. I'm happy to share. I just don't know if I have enough information to do like a full video. I hope you found this video, I wouldn't say helpful, but maybe like, I don't know, maybe you thought you were going to make more on YouTube. Well, like, hey, what's up, bestie? Numbers are just numbers. I feel like if you're making any sort of money on YouTube for your content, I feel like that's money that you didn't have before. And I feel like it's a fun little surprise. Although, I mean, if you want to make YouTube your career, obviously you cannot survive on $346.69 a year. So there's that. But if you want to do this as a career, I feel like you're going to be posting a hell of a lot more than I was. So because I want to be posting more this year, because I missed you guys and I missed creating and I missed all of this, maybe I'll do another video at the end of this year about how much I made posting as much as I do now. My goal is to post at least once a week, if not every other week. And those are like long form videos as opposed to just like shorts. But yeah, I mean, that's how much I made. And if I can do it, you can do it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.